Hello, I'm Heather Forrester. Gonna go over my functional exercise that I did for the final project. I first listed some hazards in the community from hazmat materials that truck drivers carry, severe weather, fire risk, etc. I decided on a hazmat roadway spill due to the large volume of commercial traffic on major highways throughout our entire county. I picked a most vulnerable area, in my opinion, was Highway 129. It's a heavy traffic area, limited shoulder space. There's also 85 north and south that runs through our county as well. And then I put emergency management functions most needed of rehearsal. You need alert and notifications, communications, coordination, public safety, health and medical, emergency public information, resource management. The agencies that would participate in this functional exercise would be obviously fire departments, hazmat team. We don't have one in my county, but let's pretend we do. But you always could get mutual aid from another county, sheriff's office, NPD, EMA, EMS, 911, DOT, Public Works, tow and recovery service, and if we had nearby voluntary agencies. Exercise activities needed: test dispatch and notification procedures, test fire, EMS, and law enforcement coordination, practice establishing incident command on scene, evaluate decisions making for evacuations, shelter in place. 129 passes through school zones, neighborhoods, whole 9 yards in Jackson County. Preparation time for this is going to be kind of low to moderate. Facilities needed: classroom, radios, ICS forms, inject lists, whole 9 yards. Define your scope. I did a hazmat material transportation incident. A commercial tractor trailer carrying industrial chemicals is involved in a crash, resulting in a chemical spill on Highway 129 in Jefferson, Georgia. Okay, so your geographical area simulation: you got Highway 129 at the intersection of Highway 11/Winder Highway in Jefferson. This includes north and southbound lanes of 129, shoulder and median, nearby businesses, residential areas, a school, and roadways used for detours. So emergency management functions to be practiced in this is our alert and notifications, communication between fire, EMS, law enforcement, 911, EMA, DOT. You got incident command and coordination and control, public safety operations, emergency public information, road closure protective actions. Your agencies involved is, of course, I feel like I did that. Did I do that? Okay. Anyways. Okay, so the purpose is, we went over that. Okay, so my narrative: on a weekday morning at approximately 8:15 a.m., a commercial tractor trailer carrying industrial chemicals loses control, crashes on northbound Highway 129 near intersection Highway 11/Winder Highway in Jefferson, Georgia. This crash results in a spill of an unknown chemical, creating a hazardous area across 2 lanes of traffic. Several vehicles are blocked in the area. Minor injuries are reported from the collision. The weather is clear. Traffic is moderate. School buses are beginning their morning routes along portions of the highway. Several nearby businesses and residents are located within a half-mile of the spill, potentially exposing employees, residents, and chemical hazards. 911 receives multiple calls reporting the crash, the chemical leak, and concerns for stranded motorists. Responding agencies must quickly establish incident command, secure the scene, coordinate resources, evaluate injuries, implement protective actions and communicate with the public and media. The exercise will tell multiple agencies coordination, communication, incident management, public safety, emergency public information, and response to hazardous materials spill on major county highway. Okay. So detailed events. Yeah, 911 is receiving multiple calls reporting a truck crash with chemical spill blocking northbound. Responding fire, law, EMS, and EMA units are dispatched. Initial responders arrive and establish hot, warm, and cold zones. Begin traffic control and report conditions to incident command. Okay. Major event 2, you got hazmat assessment and chemical identification. The hazmat team arrives to assess the unknown chemical and ensure responder safety. The hazmat team identifies the chemical as sodium hydroxide, confirms spill volume, and communicates updated hazard information to incident commands. Scene operations will be adjusted, PPE requirements updated, additional protective measures are taken, areas for evacuation or shelter in places refined. Okay, let's see. Major event 3, evacuation, public safety, cleanup, coordination. Law enforcement, public works coordinate detours and road closures. EMS evaluates and treats the minor injuries. And then incident command coordinates cleanup, recovery operations, including hazmat, containment, tow recovery. Okay, so expected actions. 911 receiving the multiple calls. They just need to verify location and type of incident. Dispatch fires, EMS, law enforcement. And then responding fire, law, and EMS units acknowledge dispatch, respond using proper routes, prepare equipment and PPE for unknown chemical hazards. And each different people that are responding and involved will have different roles, of course, in all of this. Your messages, initial 911 call, dispatch multiple calls, report a tractor trailer crash on northbound Highway 129, Highway 11, unknown chemical. They got to make sure they know that's unknown, respond, hazmat precautions, and so forth and so forth. Each person will have a different communication for it all. Cleanup and recovery phase at the end. They'll make sure they report that to dispatch through radio, telling them, contained, neutralized, and all that. So, a simple hazmat spill on the highway, functional exercise. I think I do want to tweak this. Any tips you can give me would be great. Never wrote one of these. I currently am in an active EMA role, so any tips you could give me to do this, make sure I do this correctly. I try to follow the template in Unit 9 the best to my ability. So, yeah, thank you.